Okay, so, of course, Tim Pool, about a month ago, I guess. Yeah, I don't keep up with PragerU that hard. He went on PragerU. Work, keep working, and then work harder. Let's see what Tim Pool and PragerU has to say about labor.
Congrats. You made it. You finished college.
Okay.
You got good grades.
How cucked do you think this is? Here's what I think is going to happen in the Tim Pool video. I think he's going to say that you got to work really hard for your boss. You got to work really hard, and then you're going to make it. Just like me, Tim Pool. What you want to bet? Just like Tim Pool. Be like Tim.
Grades? Okay, passing grades.
Okay.
Now you're going to get a good job. Okay, a job.
Okay.
In 20 years, maybe you'll pay off your student loans. After working for another 30 years, you may finally be able to retire and take that cruise to Aruba you always talk about. And then, you die. What a joke.
Yeah, man. I agree. What a joke. Do you think the solution to this is just do capitalism better? Or maybe the system is fucking stupid? What do you think he's gonna say?
Is this really what God or the universe or your mother had in mind for you?
God, the universe, and the mother.
Who decided this is the path to success? The woke colleges that teach you almost nothing of real value?
The woke
corporations that
colleges.
need well-behaved worker bees to reach their quarterly targets?
Anti-corporation, anti-worker bee will definitely not going to describe a worker bee. He's not going to describe a worker bee. The title of this video is Work, Keep Working, and Then Work Harder. You don't think he's going to describe a worker bee?
The government that takes half your income and then wastes it? I'm here to tell you that there is another way. I know, because I'm living it. I dropped out of high school at 14.
It shows.
I worked minimum wage jobs when minimum meant something.
Yeah, this makes sense.
As in next to nothing. I lived out of my car and
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Triune deity, God, the universe, and
Hampton
mommy.
Parks. And yet here I am, one of the most watched personalities on the internet. I employ a bunch of people, and I make more than the minimum wage.
Wow. Oh, honey, college teaches you a lot of things of value. If you'd been, you'd know. How does Tim Pool look both 14-year-old boy and a 50-year-old because he keeps the beanie on?
How did I get here without a college degree? As someone once said, I never let my schooling interfere with my education.
Oh my god, dude. He has street smarts.
My parents owned a coffee house in Chicago.
Fucking rough.
I did a little bit of everything. And while I was cleaning,
Street
cooking,
smarts.
or cashiering, I was also soaking up the banter, learning about culture, politics, and why Jason hated the Republican Party.
Fuck off. I was joking. He didn't do. He was saying I got the street smarts. I got the cafe smarts. Insane, dude. This is. Come on, man. He hates the Republicans. Just dub this over with luck? What's that? Luck. Your parents owned a business. They did. Why did he have the beanie in the flashback? Was he already balding at 14? Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh, yeah. Rip. Happens.
That was my education.
Happens, man.
I didn't have some grand plan for my life. Actually, I didn't have any plan. I just worked hard. Whether I was handing out extra crispy fries...
He's opposed to corporate worker bees. Be a corporate worker bee. What did I fucking say? What did I say? I worked really hard. I worked hard at McDonald's. Therefore, my podcast did good?
is at the drive-thru window or
Come on,
freezing
man.
my ass off hauling luggage at O'Hare. I was always excited about what I was doing.
I was always excited about what I was doing. They didn't even animate it.
My ass off hauling luggage at O'Hare.
Amazing.
I was always excited about what I was doing because I knew my next job and the one after that would be better. In my
Incredible. Incredible. I'm opposed to worker bees, but you gotta be one. You gotta be one.
early 20s, I began a career in activism. I fundraised on behalf of Greenpeace and other environmental nonprofits. and I was damn good at it. In fact, I was always one of their top fundraisers. But I walked away when I discovered that the green these organizations claimed to care about was not the environment.
No. Capitalism. There was capitalism!
Around that time, rumors began circulating on the internet about something called Occupy Wall Street. The plan was for thousands of people to storm the streets of New York because they felt that the rich were being bailed out during an economic crisis they caused. Meanwhile, the middle class and the poor were being crushed. It seemed interesting, so I thought it was worth checking out. I bought a round-trip bus ticket to New York, planning to stay there for a week. I stayed 6 years. Multiple times a day, I would live stream and post photos of what was happening. When the epicenter of the protest at Zuccotti Park was raided by the police, I began what became a 22-hour straight live stream. Time magazine picked up my story. My career in media had officially begun.
Because you worked hard at McDonald's like a corporate worker bee. This video seems to be just about Tim Pool now. Isn't that strange? Yeah, he got lucky. I don't know, man. Like, there are a lot of streamers. I stream. We all stream. There are various success of streamers. You know, I'm good middle class streamer. Tim, Hassan. You know, they're upper class streamers. Tim Pool's. You know, definitely successful guy in his space. This is all luck, man. I mean, not all luck. You got to be good at the same time. You got to be able to make media. To some extent, but a lot of it's luck. You can get 1 million subscribers on total accident if you just know how to do this fucking cynical systems. Like, the quartering is a great example of this. You have to sell your soul too. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was receiving phone calls, emails, book offers from every media organization you can probably think of. But I had already learned my lesson. I did not trust that they knew what they were doing, especially with new technology.
So he didn't do
So I
any
went
of
independent. I worked my ass off. I reported on anything I thought was interesting. Always posting. Now that I had built a foundation, I had leverage.
Posting! You gotta post more.
I went to Vice. I didn't ask them for a job. I told them the job they would make for me. They agreed. But as corporate media began to change and embrace the cult-like ideology of wokeness, I realized I couldn't stay there. If I wanted to tell the truth, I had to do it myself.
What a hero, man. What a hero.
Fast forward 6 years and I now have my own media empire. The Timcast Network has over 4 million subscribers.
That's a media empire?
Over 1 billion views and 2 songs on Apple's top 10 list.
Is that an empire? What? That's a good YouTube channel? That's a good YouTube channel. Smosh has more than this. Like, what? What are we talking about, man? His music is fucking ass, by the way. Top 10? What? He's so salty about people not liking his music. It's really bad.
And yeah, I'm still working my ass off.
Great, dude.
In short, I trusted myself more than I trusted my teachers or my managers or the people running the companies I worked for.
Cool.
Whatever value they assigned me, represented by a report card or a title or a paycheck, wouldn't have an impact on my success.
What a special guy.
How about you? Do you believe in yourself enough to chart your own course so that you can one day do what you really want to do? For me, it's working for myself. For you, it could be getting to the C-suite of a Fortune 500 corporation.
Yay. I thought corporations were bad.
Go.
The corporations you said were bad 1 second ago? Nope. Now they're good. They're good. Go. Yeah. At the front of it, it's bad. But hey, what if you were a CEO? Because you're just a temporarily embarrassed millionaire. You're not a millionaire yet. But you'll get there, buddy. You'll do it. It's because his music is the one thing you put his heart into and it sucked? Yeah, true.
Or staying at home and raising a family, or becoming a cattle rancher. There are a million good options. I'm not going to make any judgments about what you want to do.
Amazing.
My life-changing advice? Well, sorry, I don't have any. Except maybe this. Work.
I don't have any, except this.
keep working, and then work harder. I figured it out. Your turn. I'm Tim Poole, host of Timcast for Prager University.
Yeah, man, that's just not like how stuff works for folks. This is the lie that they tell you about American capitalism, man, is that you are just, you're about to be a millionaire. I'm telling you. Everybody ends their life wealthy. You just got to work hard. Working hard is how you get there. And you haven't worked hard enough yet for your bosses, because you'll be the boss someday. If you work hard enough for your bosses. Don't collectivize. Don't withhold your labor. Don't strike. Don't ask for higher wages collectively. Only individually. Huh? That's the way to do it. Only you get the raise, not everybody. Whoa. That'd be too crazy. Anyway, if you want to be like cool and stuff, you should advocate for the collective well-being of everybody. And don't work harder. Work smarter. Your life isn't about work. Toil is not the point of life. If your toil brings you joy in some way, that's great. If you want to get out there in the garden, you want to build houses, you want to help be a mechanic, whatever you provide to the community, that's great. Right? But I'm not trying to break people so that I can have a really convenient life. We can have middle convenience and have a really dope communities all the time. Have everything we could ever need or want. But whatever, man. It's the corporations want us to want more. Isn't that strange?